Look at this dude.
Which everybody welcome back to another video. Hey man, if you haven't already, then shoot, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, smash the like button, click that bell while you're at it so you can be a part of the Post Know the Game family, best family on YouTube, and that's no cap, hands down. Hey man, we got Timeless Tim caught gooning as a kid. I don't know what gooning means, but we about to find out. Let's talk it more reactive. Let's dive right into this video. Let go.
You know what's crazy? The more you live, the more you come to realize.
Why's his eyes so open, bro?
Everyone is addicted to something. For some it's gaming, others it's social media, some alcohol and drugs. But the one addiction that most boys go through is being in case you didn't know, gooning is the act of self-pleasuring yourself to the utmost degree. I'm talking S-tier level cooking my...
So, gooning. Alright, we got it.
Now, I'm not one of those self-righteous YouTubers that's gonna tell you you're a bad person if you decide to participate in a little slaying of dragon. Fam,
I mean, look, it's actually healthy. I actually learned this. That is, gooning is actually healthy for an individual. And I learned that from a therapist I used to see. But he told me that it's actually healthy to goon. I'm gonna start calling it gooning so people don't know what I'm saying when I say gooning, because I didn't know what gooning meant according to Timeless Tim.
You guys now got all the temptations in your bare hands. I'm talking the Hub, OnlyFans, Instagram.
Texas banned the Hub, bro. I remember the day I tried going to the Hub, there's a message on the screen. It got banned in Texas. I was like, ain't no way they took the Hub away from us like that.
And oh God, don't get me started on thirsty ass TikTok. Can you imagine getting roasted in school and a kid goes, "At least my mama's not an OnlyFans model. Damn, your mama got the best teeth I've ever seen."
I don't know what I would do if I ever found out one of my parents was using OnlyFans like that, bro. And then I had like friends and people that knew me and my parents, blase, they be like, damn, your mama knows how to get some deep though. Like, bro, I'm changing my identity at that point, bro. No cap.
My God, is where this story begins. So for this story, I'ma take you back to my gooning years. So it was back in my younger days. Now as a kid, I remember always seeing a couple kissing and thinking, ew, that's nasty. I'm never having a girlfriend, but life changed. I
ain't gonna lie, I never thought kissing a girl, like the whole, what was it called, cooties or cooties. I never was like that as a kid, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I was crushing on girls from a jit, bro. My first time having a kiss, bro, was when I was 4 years old on the school bus. I still remember, bro, because I remember after my first kiss ever, I was like,
change right around my 18 years. Girl went from L to F. See, during puberty, chemicals called hormones affect the body and emotions in new ways which make you curious about sex. Simply put, shorty start looking good. But as always, the problem comes with the pressure of losing your V-card. Now, since I was a rookie, I figured, who's better to ask how to get girls than my older brother? So I get to my big bro like...
I couldn't even go to my older brother. Like, me and my brother, like I said, was the complete opposite, bro. My brother, he didn't, start, like, he finally, like, is in a relationship now. And like I said, he's older than me, but he just, like... I don't want to put his business out there, but let's just say, like my brother's the last person you would want have gone to back in the day about losing the V card. You feel me?
Can I ask you something? How's it feel to get buns? What you know about cookies? I know I'm ready. Man, you better off on the Hub, my boy. Now, since Big Bro wasn't gonna give me tips on getting shorties, the only thing left was to look it up on the internet. But here's the issue. See, in our house, the main computer was located in the living room, which was shit fuck.
That's how it was for me growing up, man. I remember being a kid, like, I'm a 90s baby, and I say this a lot, bro. I just want you guys to understand, like, how I grew up compared to how it is nowadays. It was completely different. So, yeah, the one computer in the whole house was in the living room. I remember being a kid and being curious. And I don't want to say kid as in, like, I was, like, 7. I'm talking about, like, I was, like, 10, 11. I would get on the computer. And what I used to do, because I didn't know how to clear the history or anything like that, and I didn't know if my parents used to check it. So, I used to type in the internet search. I don't know if it was Google or what it was at the time, but I used to type in XXX, and shout out to the rapper X, you feel me, he's the GOAT, but XXX as in like adult film, and it used to populate, and then that's how
The whole house.
That's how I got away with it.
Wait a minute, not so fast. So we had option number 2. See, my parents had a work-only laptop, but the rule said no one was allowed to use it for anything unrelated to work. But my brain started cooking. See, I had 2 options: use the big computer and risk getting caught in 4K, or sneak into my parents' room, steal the laptop, bring it back to my room, and start researching. So after thinking for a short while, probably 10 seconds, I decided to go with plan B. So fast forward, and it's Friday night, midnight. I get to my parents' room, peeked in, perfect. Mom and dad are dead asleep. Then I got there.
Nah, that's your time to go use the computer in the living room, because then you know they asleep, they ain't gonna come out, and you'll be able to hear if they end up opening the door and coming out their bedroom. But you're better off doing that than sneaking into the room where they're sleeping, bro.
Hell no. Quietly, slowly closed the door and crept back to my room. I wonder what to say.
I never went into my parents' room.
How about tips on losing your V card? So I start researching. I'm clicking through articles, reading different people's experiences, learning what not to do. But then I stumbled into my biggest mistake. See, while researching, I noticed a certain website with triple letters. So my mind got
triple letters. Triple as in 3. Letters as in X. 3 X's. That's literally what I was doing.
curious. Wonder what that's all about. So I click on the link, the page opens, and oh my god! I couldn't believe my eyes. So I got to the door, looked outside, made sure no one was up, then I closed it back, and your boy locked in. Rah! I'm 20/20 vision locked in, my guy. So I started playing. I'm in overtime.
What does the scouter say about his power level? It's over.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm like low-key embarrassed to even say this. But look, I'm a reactor. I'm gonna be as transparent with you guys as much as I can, as open with y'all as much as I can. But I remember my first time ever gooning, you feel me? My first time ever. I just remember, and when I climaxed, in other words, I remember, you guys gotta understand, I as a 9, 10, 11-year-old, because I don't remember how old I was at the time, but I know I was a skateboarder at the time. And I used to skate. Skating was like, I love skateboarding every day. Sun up, sun down, skateboarding, bro. But I remember climaxing, and I was in the bathroom. I remember just talking to myself afterwards. I was like, that was so much better than skateboarding. Oh, I love it. Way better than skateboarding. Like,
9,000! What, 9,000? There's no way that can be right.
So after a long night, I wrapped it up, put the laptop back, and ooh,
boy, did you sleep good.
did I have a good night's sleep. Onward, and it's the next night. And just like the previous night, right at midnight, I snuck into my parents' room, got the laptop, and spun back on the website. Yeah.
So it's on a nightly basis. You do get to, like, I don't know if like everyone experiences it, but you do get to a point, like I mean, at least I have, where it's not like you get addicted to it, but it becomes such a habit. It becomes like it just becomes a bad habit, bro. Like I just remember having an issue, bro. Like it would be like at the peak of every hour, bro, I was in the bathroom with the lotion. Like,
damn, now I'm putting up LeBron MVP numbers. But see, here's the problem. The more you do something, the more you get hooked. So each night I kept doing it over and over and over and over. So much to the point that your boy got addicted. Now remember, like I said, everyone...
I wouldn't say like it was an addiction for me, but it was just a bad habit. Like, it's just one of those... I guess you just look at it as like, you know how like, if you could get a back massage on a daily basis, you would do it. Because it feels so good, bro. So if you could do something, you do it. And that's just how it was.
This was my kryptonite. So fast forward a couple of days, I'm in my room, and then I hear my mom go,
Tim,
yes, Mom.
can you get me my laptop?
So I get to my parents' room, get the laptop,
And let me guess, him as a kid, he probably didn't know about the history search
give
log,
it to my
bro.
mother, and return back to my room. But damn, right before chilling, my brain goes, hold up, Tim, did you? Oh, damn.
You didn't clear
I
it.
didn't erase the memory from the computer. See, your boy made the single biggest mistake of his life. I forgot to delete the browsing history. How stupid. Now I start panicking. Damn.
I'd be panicking too. Just like I said, when I used to use the family computer in the living room, like I said, me personally, I didn't know anything about how to clear history or anything like that. I just knew there was a way to be able to find the history. So that's why I always, like, when I went to the internet, I would put XXX. No one's gonna think anything of it. You feel me? At least that's what I thought. And to be honest, I was right. I mean, unless they just didn't care to check the history, but I ended up always. I never got caught. Long story short, you feel me?
You done for? How could you forget to erase the memory, stupid? Okay, just be cool. There's gotta be a way out of this. So I start pondering. A short while later, an idea comes to mind. See, the only way to stop my mom from seeing my work was by distracting her. So I rush towards my mom. Get there, and bruh, my mom's got the sickest look in her eye. See, my mother is a good, loyal Christian woman. So please believe, this was blasphemy. She didn't know what to do, what to say. This lady looked.
To be honest, I don't even know what I would do if my mama caught me. I don't think my dad would have probably cared too much, to be honest. But my mom, on the other hand, just like how Tim said about his mom, my mom was a hardcore Christian. Like, she's only been with one person her whole life, which is my dad. But hardcore, like, she was always telling me growing up, no sex before marriage. And I just remember just being like, well, that's too late. Growing up, bro, I swear. And then when my mama found out I lost my V card, you feel me? And she found out about it, bro, she was on my ass, my head top. But
Sebby looks back
that's
at
in
the
the
computer,
past.
looks back at me and goes,
What is this?
"What, Mom?"
Have you been on my laptop?
Now, as a kid, you got two options: lie to her face, or tell your mom the truth and deal with the consequences like a man. I'm lying like a bitch. No, Mom,
I'm lying like a bitch.
never touched the laptop. So now my mom starts thinking it's my older brother. So she blasts through his door and goes,
Who's been on my computer?
now my brother's caught off guard, so he goes, I don't know.
Then who did?
So Big Bro starts thinking fast. But then, in the midst of his thoughts, Bro had a flashback. Yo, Len, can I ask you something? How's it feel to get buns? Now it all started making sense. Tim did it. But my brother doesn't say a word. Now my mom's conflicted. So she goes,
Where's your father?
damn. Anytime you hear
Ooh.
pops, that's spelled to ass. Oh,
That's built to ass.
damn, Tim, I want to explain this to pops. So my mother leaves, and my brother goes, you lucky I didn't snitch on you. Oh, thanks, bro. And so, an hour goes by. My dad finally gets home.
This is one of the worst things as a kid, bro. Especially if you get in trouble, man, and your mama just tell you straight up, wait till your dad gets home. Oh man, the whole rest of your day is fucked, bro. Your headspace is gone, bro. And then that second you hear or even see your father just pull up in the driveway, it's game over. You try to hide, bro. I would dip to my bedroom. I tried doing something productive just to see if, like, next thing you know, dad comes through the door. Meet me in the room. Oh, man.
Boy, my mom couldn't wait to snitch on us. So my father finally pulls up, so I hear someone's been watching videos. I look at bro looks back and he had no response. So my father takes a deep breath and goes, it's okay, boys, I understand. We couldn't believe
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Like, if my dad would have probably caught me, grooming, I don't think he would
Did
have cared.
Pops just say it's okay? So my pop sits us down and goes, boys, there's no need to feel embarrassed. Every boy goes through this at your age. But remember, you two need anything. You know you can come to me, right? Yes, Dad. And with those 2 words of wisdom, my pops left the room. Bro and I looked at each other, and we couldn't believe my pops gave us the green light to watch the hub.
And another thing, no more computers for you two until you turn 18.
Damn.
Hey,
So, moral of the story. What we don't need in the midst of life is shame for being human.
Yeah, big facts. Like I said, it is actually healthy to groom yourself. You feel me? Like I said, and that's coming from a therapist that was telling me this. And the only reason that topic was even brought up in therapy at the time, like I said, and during that time, I was in a relationship with one of my BMs, and my BM really wanted me to go to therapy and I guess talk out the things I've been through in my life. And one of the things that was brought up in therapy was I would talk to my therapist and be like, look, like my girl, and like I said, this was at the time of us dating, but I was like, man, my girl, she be always nagging me, making sure, like watching me, making sure I wasn't grooming myself or anything like that. She was super insecure. But anyways, My therapist was against it. Was like, no, it's actually natural and healthy for you to be able to do. So I remember telling my girl, I was like, I'm allowed to. No, I'm playing. I didn't say it like that, but you feel me? Anyways, y'all, if you guys made it to the end, I greatly appreciate it, man. Smash the like button, leave a comment, click that bell while you're at it. Till next time, I'm gonna see you next time. I'm out.